Good morning. My name is Apriani Sakina, and I will present of my research title, Using Small Group Discussion Technique to Improve Student Speaking Skills. This is a classroom action research. Now, we move to the first slide, Introductions. In teaching speaking of the school level, students are expected can speak such as communicating both between friends and teachers, conveying ideas or opinions, leading discussions, or even presenting in front of the class, especially in learning English. However, in practice speaking is quite difficult for students. Based on the pre-observation, the researchers encountered many students who were very difficult when asked to come to the front of the class to speak. Based on the teacher's statement, this happens because it is influenced by several factors that might occur. And one of the reason is because they're lacking skill in speaking English, such as grammar, vocabulary, comprehension, fluency, and pronunciation. Based on the based on the problem occurred, the researcher interested to conducted this research that aims to discover how small group discussion technique can improve student speaking skill at high school 10th grade students in Rasajaya. Next method, this research was conducted at High School of Rasajaya, Kuburaya Regency with a total of subject was 31 10th grade students. And the technique of collecting data, the researcher used observation and measurement and tools of data collecting, use observation checklist, field note, and also speaking test. This method, the researcher used classroom action research. Now we move to the findings and discussion. In the first cycle, the result The result of observation checklists and field notes showed that some students still had difficulty identifying the expression of congratulations and making short dialogues. In the discussion, some of the students were embarrassed to ask the teacher's opinion to help complete the dialogue. Besides, the students seems to lose focus and the class began get crowded in the middle of the discussion. From the explanation can be concluded that the students' behavior during the application of small group discussion at the first cycle was still unsatisfactory and still needed to be repaired or to be improved on the next cycle. And furthermore, after the implementation of second cycle, the results of observation checklists and field notes showed that students were enthusiastic because of the brainstorm given by the teachers in the form of a vocabulary builder. Therefore, during the discussion, students seem to actively asking helps to the teachers if they have obstacles or ask the teacher's opinion to complete the dialogue. Students also seem excited and actively give responses because of the praises the teachers gave. Class condition look excited because students seem excited and happy during the learning process until the end of the class. It concluded that the students' behavior in the second cycle was improved and better than the previous cycle. And this is the result of the speaking score. The improvement of the result of speaking score after the application of the small group discussion technique can be seen on the chart below. It can be seen that from the pretest cycle 1 and cycle 2, there is an improvement. And based on the result of findings, the research questions the student speaking skills at 10th grade of high school in Rasarjaya can improve by small group discussion technique, and it get answered. Last part, conclusion. Student speaking skills can be improved by implementing small group discussion technique. After the implementation, the mean score of student speaking skills improved from the pre-observation, the first cycle, and the second cycle. Besides, students who were passive at the beginning become actively interacting during the learning process in small groups. In addition, this technique also provides many benefits for students, such as students become more active when learning to understand or create the dialogues and practice speaking in groups rather than individuals. Students also enjoy conveying ideas and brainstorming with friends in small groups. Students also find it easier to complete the dialogues and speak and respond to their group's mates compared to the individuals. Students are not embarrassed to ask to ask questions and ask the teachers for help if they find it difficult to make dialogues or how to speak pronunciations. The class atmosphere looks fun because there is good interaction or relation between the teachers and the students. Thanks for the opportunity.